Alright, what is up, guys and girls? How you doing? What is up, guys and girls? This is Glenn here once again with another RopeRage video. And this one, I wanted to talk about a pretty simple adaptation I made to my jump rope game a year and a half to 2 years ago that massively impacted my skill level. Simple concept, but for some reason barely anyone does it. And that concept is moving with your rope. I know that traditional jump rope is done on the spot. You're jumping up and down. No harm, no foul. Great way to build skill. And that is the history of jump rope training. But how about moving with your rope? There's a lot more benefit to it than simply looking cool, I can tell you that. Before I start, and without sounding like a broken record, I want to say a massive thank you to you guys for supporting the newly launched Redefining Rage training handbook. There's been some phenomenal feedback so far. It really gives me a warm and fuzzy feeling in my heart. Seriously, because I'll be straight with you. Banging out these weekly videos on a number of platforms is strenuous work sometimes, but getting this sort of feedback and this sort of support really keeps me driven to keep going and to keep helping you guys out in my own little way. But what makes me even happier than that is seeing the concepts, unorthodox as some of them are, and there are a lot of new concepts in there. We're going to touch on one of them for this video a little later, but it does truly make me happy to see so many people applying these concepts to their training and seeing results as well. That is the major win. So I appreciate you guys. I'm really lucky to have you all supporting and following along, and the journey's just getting started. Keep the emails coming in. As I say, this isn't just a book that I wanted to just throw at you and say go off and work with that. I have been working through a lot of the stuff in emails with you guys, so feel free to drop me an email. I'll drop my direct email address just here, and yeah, we can talk through anything, or if you just want a general second opinion on your training, I'm more than happy to do that as well. I'm here for you. All right, let's get back to it. So best way to start off with this is to start with your single unders. Get into a nice flow, a nice rhythm jumping on the spot. And then what you want to do is push off in the opposite direction you want to move. Pretty simple. You want to move to the right, push off that way. You want to move to the left, you push off that way to the right. The importance is that when you start moving with the rope, you're having to push off
Okay, you're not just jumping up and down, you're pushing off. Rather than just engaging that calf muscle along the back, you're engaging the muscles along the sides as well, and you're getting more bang for your buck.
So if you're completely new to this and it sounds completely wacky to you, start off with some single unders and then build. Experiment with what you can do to move around with the rope. And what this is doing is it's activating a completely new set of muscles, a set of muscles in the legs that have the danger of being dormant during your training if you don't start moving with your rope. So as you're jumping up and down, you're engaging those lovely calf muscles at the back of the leg. But as you push off, you're engaging those tiny muscles between the muscles, those muscles to the sides of the calves. So you're working at giving yourself a much more well-rounded muscular distribution as you're doing your training. So, section 14, don't burst your rope bubble. Here's something that will help you out if you just can't stop the rope from whipping you on the legs, back, head, who knows where else. When you're turning that rope, imagine you're inside a bubble. And if that rope hits you, you've burst your bubble. It's similar to playing the floor is lava as a kid, but more risky maybe? Your hands are responsible for forming the bubble around your body. And to get a better picture of this whole bubble idea, this graphic that was created by Wapo, one of the illustrators for the book, encapsulates it perfectly. And if you can visualize this as you're training, it will really help you as you move around with your rope. Your hands are responsible for forming the bubble around your body. And that means if your hands are not working well together, the bubble won't be consistent. And when the rope hits you, it will be more difficult to pinpoint exactly what caused the mistake. This is the crux. This is the key point. As well as adjusting inside the bubble, the awareness of your limits inside the rope allows you to move with the bubble. And that's where the fun starts. Breaking free of jumping on the spot, moving with your rope as you take your bubble with you is dependent on masterful handling and leveling of the hands, keeping them working together. Now, don't just stop there. As you get better and more competent with this, start making the movements more complex. Have you ever tried doing double unders, moving with the rope? Double under variations? You might remember this from another video a little while ago. So the benefit of all this is more agility, a more well-rounded muscular distribution in the legs, and better leg strength. Who wouldn't want that?
In fact, do you know what? F it. Let's see if I can lap this football pitch. Let's get the angle right. So what you'll notice, what you'll notice is that I'm able to cover a lot more ground sidestepping than running forward or even running backwards. And that's because as you sidestep, you can get that nice wide stride. So definitely recommend it. Start moving with your rope a bit more. I don't know how big this pitch is, but that was quite a stretch to say, and I've never done that before. So just a little something different for you to do in your next training session.
So if you liked this video, or if you found it useful in any way, I'd appreciate it if you did not just go off and have your breakfast without liking the video, lunch or dinner, whatever time it is wherever you are. Take a second to drop a comment below. As always, more than happy to talk in the comments section about how your training has been progressing as well. Keep that coming. I do respond to every comment. And that's it for today's video. Until next time, all the best with your training and stay raging. Okay, what rope should I use? If I had a penny for every time I heard that. Short handles or long handles? A shorter rope is a faster rope. A longer rope gives you more room for error. How can I improve my footwork? The ground is your ally. The feet need to cooperate with the ground. How can I go faster? Why does my rope keep tangling? These double unders are killing me. How do I deal with frustration? How can I be more consistent? How can I prevent injuries? What is the point of using nunchucks? What is the magic wand grip? What is the clock face? What is the cowboy method? What is rage?